So I'm here in Paducah, Kentucky. I'll show y'all. This is kind of a launch ramp right here. A lot of space for parking. Beautiful, you know, beautiful sky. Everything looks good. There's the river right there, Ohio River. The barges over there and stuff. Pretty cool. And got some news. I went to after the tournament. Just finished up with the tournament meeting. Learned that 11 boats just dropped out of the tournament yesterday night, I think, or maybe this morning. I guess they saw the weights maybe for I think in Golconda, in the Ohio River in Golconda, the weights weren't very good. I think the winner got 9 pounds, second got 7, third got like 6, and everyone else was like 5s for pro. And then co-angler, I think the winner was like 5 pounds, 6 pounds maybe, and then second was like 5, and then third was 4, and then I think 10th was like 3. So yeah, those weights aren't too good. So I'm guessing, maybe it's not gonna be better here, but who knows? I mean, it could have been other things too. Maybe like a hotel, closed them all for some reason. But yeah, I don't know the reasoning behind it, but that means they had an exact amount. So they had 100 boats, 100 co-anglers ready. But with those 11 boaters that dropped out, it kind of puts them in a tough position, puts MLF in a tough position now, because now they have to tell 11 co-anglers that, there's no boat for them to fish on, which there's nothing on MLF for this to happen. 11 boaters dropping out the night before isn't something that you really can prepare for. And unfortunately, the boater that I usually go with, that I sign up with, he was unable to make this tournament. Then I have his buddy, his best friend, that fishes the BFLs as well. He couldn't make it to the tournament. And then one of my good friends in the college division also fishes this as a pro, these BFLs as a pro, but he's not able to make it either. So 3 of my boaters that I usually sign up with couldn't make it to this tournament, and they all live in my area, so it's pretty far for them anyway. So I basically traveled the length of Illinois essentially to get down here and to get that news. Definitely, I still don't know if I'm not fishing it yet, but I haven't gotten any information about who my boater is, or what time our flight is, or what boat number. So I think it's safe to say that I might not be able to fish tomorrow, which, yeah, that's tough news. But that's just life, man. Yeah, man. That's just life. You're not gonna get everything's not gonna go your way sometimes, and when things are out of your control, you can't really do anything about them, except for you can only control your reaction to things. So what I'm gonna do is pack up all my things, get them all tournament ready, and then I'm gonna probably wake up really early in the morning, because I'm going to Canada actually. So after this tournament, I was gonna head straight home tomorrow, and then wake up at 3 in the morning, and then my dad and I were gonna go drive to Canada about 18 hours. So yeah, so that was what I was gonna do. That was the plan. But now that the odds aren't looking good that I'm gonna make this tournament, yeah, I'm gonna have to drive back. Probably tomorrow morning. It's a 6-hour drive, which that way I can drive 6 hours, get back to my house. We could pack the truck, if I wake up at like 4 tomorrow, pack the truck, get back to my house at like 10 to 11 or 12. We pack it, and then we're on the road at like 1 or 2. So yeah, it's frustrating, but like I said, the only thing I could have controlled to secure my spot was get a boater, and I tried my hardest to get a boater. So after my 3 buddies couldn't do it, I asked around. I asked my old boaters. I actually posted something on the Facebook for MLF, and yeah, I posted something on the Facebook asking in like the MLF big Facebook group that, hey, like, does anyone need a boater? And I thought it's definitely someone would have responded, because usually there's a boater shortage and not a co-angler shortage. So like usually they're, you know, texting people, hey, do you have any friends that are co-anglers that you know, are in your area that can fish, because we have have extra boaters. So but at the end of the day, I think they would rather have, you know, extra co-anglers than extra boaters, because the boaters pay, you know, much more. They're I think almost double our fees that the co-anglers pay, and plus yeah, so yeah, it's tough. I had my, you know, drop shot ready. I had drop shot set up ready. Got a new reel for that one. I got a 13 fishing reel. I think it's the Kalin reel 2.0. It feels like it's smooth like butter, man. Like, I'm reeling that thing. The drag is really good. Yeah, it's everything about it. It's spooled really well. It could hold a lot of line. I think it was almost 200 yards of line of 8-pound test, which is that's a lot of line. I feel like it's more than enough that you need. So yeah, so I got that new rod. So maybe later tonight I'll go you know, walk over to the bank and just cast it out a couple times, see how it casts, and maybe grab a fish or two. But yeah, I'm gonna probably test out all my rods and stuff. There's a very small chance maybe tomorrow morning you know, they realize maybe some co-anglers can't make it or something like that, and maybe some boaters come in last minute. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to be optimistic here, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah, it's tough because I'm 29th in the points right now, and if I can't fish this tournament, I don't get any points for it. So it puts me, I don't know how much that will drop me down. It really just depends on the people in front of me, how they do, and people behind me, how they do. But yeah, it makes me think, like, if I don't, you know, if I'm totally out of the points, then I might not fish Rend. I won't spend the money on Rend if I'm totally out of the points for that. So it definitely makes things interesting. But I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching and listening. And I really hope I can have, you'll find out tomorrow. Possibly I'll make a video of it tomorrow. You either see like a first tournament, you know, update thing that I talk about. I wake up in the morning and show you what I got rigged up and everything, and show you like my rod and reel setups and everything for the tournament. But if you don't have, if there's no video there tomorrow, then I'll make a video of our, you know, road trip going to Canada, everything that we're bringing to Canada, and a little more information about Canada and all of that, because we have a lot of stuff. We're taking my dad bought a used Ranger, so we still have the little Sylvan that I was telling you about in the last video, but he saved up, you know, a long time to get this Ranger, 2014 Ranger, 621. I think it's VS. I think it's 621 VS maybe, V something. But anyway, yeah, he got that, and it's a walleye boat. It's a big walleye boat, but it can be, you know, I fish bass with it too. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to, you know, hammer some pike, you know, jig some walleye, troll for some walleye, and also, you know, do a little bass fishing. Obviously, I'll have all my stuff rigged up for that, so definitely I'll have enough rods. A lot of room in the Rangers too, so you can, you know, just bring endless amounts, and it seems like, you know, you're not even close in filling up the boat. So that just means I need to buy more tackle, right? So but yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and thank you for listening to my second video. I hope, pray and hope and pray that I get on the water tomorrow, but it's not looking too. I'm not too optimistic. Well, I'm optimistic, but I'm not too. I'm not trying to get my hopes up, because that'll be tough if it doesn't happen. So thank y'all for listening. Have a nice night. I appreciate it. Give me a like, give me a dislike, just give me a comment, anything, I don't, anything is good with me. So thank you very much. Have a nice night.